I've got a good resource to help you understand comics and how webcomics and smartphones in particular have changed the landscape of making comics. And I've got a way to get original art in your hands every month, if you're into that kind of thing. So, when I was moving, I have uncovered quite a few things. One of them, I'm going to do a whole video on this thing. Check this out. The Star Trek record. And this had been sitting in my shed for a while, years. And the record, look, check this out. The record did not warp. It's perfect. I want to do a video on this because in this... let's just say some characters are off model. Not the main, not Kirk, Spock, and McCoy, but yeah, that'll be another video. I did realize this isn't credited anywhere, but it's a Neil Adams cover, and the backstory was John Buscema, which this one guy on here looks just like him, but that'll be another video. The other thing about the sketches, I have moved so much stuff out of my house, and I have tubs of art. I have original comic pages. I think I'm gonna do a tier on Patreon where you can probably be at least a $50 tier, but maybe each month get a page of original comic book art. Other thing is the I have so many sketches just laying around. I have a crate over here because I'm a compulsive doodler. I just have stacks of paper. And some of the things I've forgotten that I had done. So I figured that would be a really good reward for Patreon. I could make some space and get sketches to people that like that sort of thing. So if you go to patreon.com/Brian Shearer, all one word, at the $10 tier you can get sketches. So that's what's going on with that. And there's this tier also like at $15. You can get sketches and a print every month from my available prints. So just a quick update on that. I want to have a longer video tomorrow. I'm going to try to do some more videos on Webtoon and just formatting and making web comics. It seems there's a lot of people that have questions about how to make comics, how to make web comics. One of the things that I was thinking about, Scott McCloud's Understanding Comics. If you haven't read that book, you should read it. It's about that thick, and it's written in comic form, but it's all about making comics and how we process the information in comics and pacing and all that stuff. One of the things I remember from that book, when it was written when was it written? Early 2000s maybe? I can't remember exactly, but I do remember a section on webcomics, and at the time, he made the point that this is before smartphones and tablets, but that he argued that if you're going to do a web comic, you should cut the traditional comic page in half so that the whole image fits on the screen, and which I think most people did for a long time. But when tablets and phones came in and the scrolling thing completely made that kind of things have changed enough to where that doesn't really apply anymore. Just so. It would be if you haven't read it, it's an interesting resource it would teach you a lot about comics, but also kind of shows how the technology and the system for delivering it kind of modifies the way you present the content. So I would check that out. That's about all. I just want to do a quick vlog on that. Still trying to get everything set up here. Like and subscribe as usual. Hit the bell for notifications so you're notified when a new video goes up. I'll try to have another more in-depth thing for everyone tomorrow, Friday. So until then, take care. See ya.